If you're ready for a great night that turns very, very bad, you should check out Emergency. Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watcher Pass, and I'm doing a 5-minute review on Emergency, which is coming to theaters on May 20, 2022, and Amazon Prime on May 27, 2022. It is an entertaining but also very tense film that successfully merges two very distinct types of movies into one long, insightful night, and I definitely think you should check it out. My hot take is I think you should watch it. Rarely do you get a film that so successfully combines hilarity and heart-wrenching drama, and also one that so boldly confronts racial stereotypes. It is just a very interesting film. It is a very entertaining film at times, and also just a very tense film at other times. So I'm gonna tell you a little about the film, a few things I liked, maybe one thing I didn't like. There will be a little bit about the ending because I did really like the ending, but I'm gonna try to keep it very brief and not have too many spoilers. In Emergency, you have best friends Kunle and Sean, who are at the end of their college careers and planning to take on a legendary tour, which is this kind of college gauntlet where you go to, I think it's 7 different bars or a bunch of parties in one night, and they are planning to do this because they want to be the first Black students to do that. At the Black Student Union, there is a wall of firsts that has kind of the first events of various Black students on campus, and they want to be the ones to do a legendary tour. So look, funny, should be a fun night. I bet some craziness will happen. Well, some craziness does. They eventually find a passed out girl in their house. They don't know how she got there. They don't know who she is. And obviously this throws a wrench in their tour, but then this also causes them to figure out, what do we do with her? How do we get her safely? How do we, as a group of minorities, drive her to a hospital without having people ask questions, without having concerns? It is an interesting scenario, and one that does explore, perception and racial stereotypes in at least a humorous start. And as you imagine, their night becomes very eventful because of this. And so, but it is just something that is interesting, funny, and also difficult to watch. Now, things I liked about this movie. The first, like I said, the two genres. This film kind of merges a kind of hilarious coming of age party movie with a very tough drama about racial stereotypes. And it does it successfully. It kind of does it almost, I don't know, seamlessly at times. You do get this kind of having a toe in both pools. And I really like that aspect of it. I really like that you were able to kind of enjoy parts of it. But then also when it really kind of ratcheted up the drama and ratcheted up the tension, you really felt it. The second thing I liked are the characters. The main characters are Kunle and Sean, but then also they are quickly joined by their friend Carlos. And each of them is very, very different. They all have different kind of personalities. They all have different outlooks on life. And seeing them all interact was just a lot of fun. Kunle is more of a kind of straight edge, go-getter. Sean is more fun-loving. He's kind of more laid back, but he's also more of a realist. And then Carlos is just kind of the X factor. He's not crazy, but he's very nice, but also very fun. I also really like seeing how their different viewpoints clashed, because like I said, Sean is more of a realist. Kunle is more of kind of like a straight edge go-getter. And so when they have different plans for how they're going to tackle this, it's interesting to see how those two viewpoints conflict and what resolution they come to. The third thing I really liked is the climax of this film. There is a scene that is so raw and so kind of difficult to watch. It literally made me hold my breath. I was kind of on the edge of my seat watching this, and it hits you very quickly, and it is a kind of a fitting culmination of this night that addresses a lot of the things that have been discussed and kind of hinted at, but it does it very, very well and oh so dramatically. It is definitely one of my, I don't know, favorite is the wrong word, but one of the most powerful scenes I have seen this year. And it's definitely something that I didn't expect in a movie that started off as kind of like a coming of age comedy, but when it hit really well. And the last thing I really, really liked is the ending, because the ending it feels like a happy ending, but it doesn't feel like a Hollywood happy ending. You can definitely tell that there's still the effects of this climax on people. The emotions are still fairly raw. People try to do what society wants you to do and kind of put on a happy face and let it go, but the ending makes it clear that you can't really let it go. Those types of wounds take time to heal, or maybe never heal. And I also loved how the ending confronts kind of manufactured, I don't know, I want to say social media appropriate responses to things. It does hit that right on the head towards the end, and I like seeing that too. That made me chuckle at the end. It's a film that kind of has waves, and that little last segment left me with a smile on my face. But also, I was definitely thinking about this movie for many days after I saw it. So things I didn't like about this movie, I don't know, maybe, I guess it's kind of slow at the start, but that's not a big deal because I also really enjoyed spending time with these characters, but it is a little bit slow at the start. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Definitely check it out. It's definitely an interesting movie to watch. It's definitely something you should put on your watch list. It's coming to theaters on May 20th, 2022, so you can check it out in theaters if you want to kind of see it in a big setting with a crowd, or it's coming to Amazon Prime on May 27th, 2022.